Hi, this is Suzanna, and I'm super excited because I'm about to make a very big art announcement, which is that I just launched a Patreon account that's just for my art. Some of you might know that I had a Patreon for a specific project a while ago. But for those of you who do not know, Patreon is basically like subscription Kickstarter. So you choose how much you want to contribute, and then you get different benefits based off of your contribution. If I'm looking down, it's because I have notes. Okay, so I have my Patreon set up so that you are only going to get charged when I actually release work. And so that'll be about one time per month. And if you're like on a specific budget and are worried about me releasing something like 2 or more times per month, you can actually set it up really easily so that you can't get charged more than once per month. You just like put a limit on it, and then the first project I release that month will charge you, and then if I do anything else that month, you won't get charged. Okay, so I thought I would now jump into the different benefits that you can get from supporting me, and excuse me because I'm going to cheat and read from my computer. So, well, first of all, let me just show you the page. As you've seen by now, the URL is patreon.com/HannahSuzanna. Okay, so the tiers are $1 per month. Okay, so if you choose to contribute $1 per creation, that's called the Inside My Mind tier, and you will get access to just like my creative thought process, my works in progress, just like seeing how I edit things, and then you'll also get 15% off of all of the artwork that I have that's for sale, which I'll be listing on Etsy. So then the next tier is called mini art. Excuse me, cat issue. Okay, so mini art is $7 per creation, and that gets you access to everything that I mentioned before, but you also get my art that I list that is $12 or less automatically shipped to you. It might be digital, so you get that link. And then the rest of my the rest of my tiers are set up in the same way. So the $7 is mini art. Then the next one is called medium art, and that's $20 per creation. And you'll get any art that's funded at $30 or less. Then mighty art is $50 per creation, and then you'll get art shipped to you that's valued at $65 or less. And then massive art is the biggest tier, which is $150 or more per creation, and you will get art that is valued at $200 or less. So things that will release will change in scale based off of how many patrons I have. My cat just joined the party, but I thought I would give you some examples of the type of art that I'll release. So in the beginning, it'll be smaller stuff, like enamel pins. I have some art books that are in progress, and also some installation shows. So it'll really be a whole wide range of things, and I'm really excited to create them and give them to you. Okay, so I also just want to talk about why Patreon is so exciting in general. And for me, it's really that like creators and artists like me, obviously, are no longer like beholden to big institutions for their success, and can make like more authentic work as a result of that. So basically, like, in order to survive, if I can grow the Patreon large enough, then I don't need to make work that is thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't have to get gallery representation, and I wouldn't have to like bank on like a big corporation or some super wealthy person to buy my art in order to pay rent. So it's not like gallery representation or selling expensive art is art is only accessible to people who have the money or to people who have been chosen by gatekeeper institutions. Bad in and of itself. It's just that when those are the only ways that art can get shared, it causes a lot of accessibility issues, basically. Like, so yes, basically Patreon has created a place where art can be funded directly by the people who appreciate it for as little as $1 per creation. And like personally, Patreon is amazing for me, and like everyone who has become a patron is making my dreams come true. As there's like more and more of you, I will be able to make work that is larger and more profound because I'll be able to devote more time to it. So also, since you're here, I'm assuming you're familiar at least somewhat with my art, but I thought I would just give a very brief overview. So I work in a lot of mediums, but primarily photography. I do some experiential art and also some multi-platform pieces. And the themes that I work in are generally around like mortality and existential issues, but I've been really into memory and menstruation a lot lately, so you'll be seeing a lot of that. Some quick examples. I created a experiential art piece where people reenact a descent myth in order to address their own mortality. I made a multi-platform piece that was all about the benefits we can get from thinking about death, where I interviewed people, shared profiles on artists who made death-related work, and a whole bunch of other things. So that's just a little background on me. Now is the big ask. So if you resonate with my work and are in a place to do so, I would really appreciate it if you became my patron. It's one of the best ways you can support me or any other artist or creator that is on the platform. I definitely suggest looking into it. Also, I just want to say major thank you if you stuck with me all the way to this point. Yeah, you're amazing.